With rich cultures, literatures, and traditions, army and a national flag to be so proud of. Do you know who are these people? Do you know the country of Burma, or nowadays known as Myanmar? There is an ethnic group who is known as Karen. Now we're going to tell you about them. First, let's start with a very brief history of the Karen people. It is believed that the Hmong and Karen were the first group to settle in Burma more than 2,000 years ago. While the Hmong had their own literature and written, there are very few written records of the Karen. Over 1,000 years ago, ethnic Burmans began migrated to Burma. Burman kings slowly destroyed Hmong and Arakanese kingdoms and invaded Thailand. But unlike the Thai kings, who modernized and avoided colonizations, the Burmese kings could not adapt to the modern world. The British destroyed the Burman monarchy and occupied Burma in 1863. For Burmans ethnic minority groups, colonization by the British meant liberation from oppressive rule. For the Burman majority, destruction of the minority meant loss of national pride. In the first half of the 20th century, a Burmese independence movement emerged. During World War II, the Burmese Independence Army, BIA, was founded by Aung San with support from the Japanese. When the Burma was occupied by the Japanese, the BIA carried out many atrocities against the Karen. In many Karen areas, the BIA massacred entire Karen villages, and in Papua district, Karen women were herded in camps where they were systematically raped by BIA soldiers. The Karen, consistently supported by the British, fighting in small guerrilla units against the BIA and Japanese army. After World War II, the British granted independence to Burma. It became clear that ethnic minority groups expected that in an independent Burma, all ethnic groups will be equal, as they had been under the British. Burman leaders, however, expected that once the British had gone, they will once again become the dominant ethnic group. Massacres of Karen villagers by Burman militaries, Karen starting their revolution on 31st January 1949. So, who are the Karen people? The Karen people are an ethnic group living in Southeast Asia, Karen state in Burma. There are more than 250,000 Thai Karen living in western Thailand. These are Karen whose ancestral villages are in Thailand and who have legal status there. Not all Thai Karen are Thai citizens. Some hold white card, which allow them to remain in Thailand but give them the status of second-class citizens. There are also 140,000 Burmese refugees in Thailand registered with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Most of these refugees are Karen. A much larger number of Karen live in Thailand as migrant workers, most of them illegally. Since 2005, more than 15,000 Karen refugees have been resettled in Western countries, most going to America, with smaller numbers going to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and some European countries. Karen people like to describe themselves as honest, hardworking, friendly, and hospitable. They admit, however, that not all Karen fits this ideal model. Karens who grow up in Burmese or Thai cities may not speak a Karen language, and culturally may be closer to Burmese or Thai people than to other Karens. However, the friendship and hospitality of Karen people is famous, and people who make friends with the Karen often find they have friends for life. So how many Karen people are there? No one really knows how many Karen people are there. There has never been an accurate census in Burma. When Burma was a British colony, only Christians and animist Karen were recorded as Karen. Buddhist Karens were recorded as being ethnic Burmans. More realistic estimates are that there are between 6 and 7 million Karen people in Burma. There are about 300,000 Thai Karen people living in Thailand. There are probably even more Karen living in Thailand as illegal migrants, but it is impossible to know how many. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this video. Let us know what you guys think about this video or any other recommendations on the future clips. Thank you.